Hello guys, this is Flying Dunsparce. I'm here with a quick video about Sparking Zero. We just got a new trailer detailing the Saiyan and Namek sagas. With all the information that's come out in recent months, and with a little over 2 months until release, I feel confident in giving my final predictions for the base roster, as well as what we will see in the remaining trailers. I feel like we have about 2 to 4 trailers left, with at least one trailer a month. They've started doing Saga trailers, and I feel like they will keep that up for now. For the purpose of this video, I will assume there will be 4 more trailers, although they can combine them into bigger trailers as well. Currently, we have 49 character slots left. First up is the Android and Cell sagas. This will add all the forms for Cell and Cell Jr., all the androids, Teen Gohan, Basic Trunks, and Mecha Frieza. That's 13 characters. Next up is the Buu Saga. It will add all the Boos and Babidi who comes with Pui Pui and Yakon in his moveset, Adult Gohan Super Saiyan, Ultimate Gohan, Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, Supreme Kai, and Kibito Shin. That's 12 characters. They will have a trailer for the remainder of Super. This will include Kaba with Super Saiyan 1 and 2, Frost with just his final form, Botamo and Magetta for Universe 6, Lavender and Basil to complete the Trio de Danger. I've given up on Giant Burgo being in the game. Then there's Toppo's God of Destruction form, and finally Jacko. That's 10 characters. We now have 14 slots left for OG Dragon Ball, movies, and GT. Kid Goku was confirmed in a hidden screen in the game, and the marketing director said Tao Pai Pai was playable. So for OG Dragon Ball, I have Kid Goku, Great Ape, Tao Pai Pai, Cyborg Tao, King Piccolo, and Arale. That's 6 characters. Arale might seem kind of random, but she was in one episode of Super, so that kind of makes her a super character too, and I'd love to see her. With 8 slots left, we go into movies, where I think we'll just get Z Broly as the only villain. We're also getting Super Gogeta. Lastly, even though it's not really a movie character, I'll also include Super Saiyan Bardock here because I really do think they'll give him the form over Great Ape. Either way, he'll get some kind of transformation. That's 5 characters. So now we just have 3 slots left for GT, which is just enough to include all the Super Saiyan 4s. When people say they want GT, they usually mean they want Super Saiyan 4, so I think the smart move is to just include them. Everything else, including the other GT Goku forms, will be added later on as DLC. Now, let's go over some missing characters. Apule and Frieza Soldier weren't shown in the Namek Saga trailer, and so sadly they are most likely not in the game. There's still a chance though, but not very high. Chi-Chi was leaked in a screenshot from the game's story mode, however, that doesn't mean she is playable, as she could just be a non-playable character like Bulma. I'd say it's 50-50, but since adult Chi-Chi wasn't in Tenkaichi 3, I decided not to include her here. King Cold is actually pretty likely, but he's also not necessary. Trunks and Mecha Frieza are the phases of that part of the story, so I decided not to include him, but I also wouldn't be surprised if he shows up in the next trailer. Super Saiyan 2 Future Trunks doesn't seem to be in the game from what we've seen so far, which is very stupid. Blue Evolved Vegeta is just a temporary power-up. Oop is an interesting case. Most of his moveset comes from GT, and I don't know if they would add an End of Z Oop. Everything else, including GT, movies, OG Dragon Ball, filler, and Super, is all going to be DLC. We know Season Pass 1 will include Superhero and Daima. However, there's no way this game won't have many more Season Passes after that, so I have no doubt that eventually everything will be added. There is one more theory going around that's not very likely, but also not impossible. It's the idea that there's actually more than 164 characters in the game. This will be absolutely crazy and would allow for many more characters to be added. The only way I see this being the case is if the 164 slots that have shown us are just the characters that it will use to market the game, with the extra characters being secret characters that you have to unlock in the game. While this would obviously be amazing, I don't think anyone should seriously consider this a realistic possibility, as you'll just be setting yourself up for disappointment. If it happens, great, but for now we should just stick with the 164 that they've promised us. So there it is, my final character prediction before the release of the game. I will still probably update my roster whenever new trailers drop, but I won't make any new videos on them. I will be genuinely surprised if there are any characters revealed that I didn't talk about today, but if it does happen, it might just kill the last hope for any GT representation. So that being said, are there any characters that I missed that you think will be included in the game? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!